Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing great, man. It's early in the morning. I feel great. I'm out on vacation in a small town in South Georgia, and I'm just thanking God because I can get up feeling great, no hangovers, and been able to have the whole day to just be active and enjoy my holiday. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the importance of staying sober, especially when you're traveling, and how to do it, how to stay sober and away from drinking and out on vacation. It's actually better. It feels good, right? It just feels great to get up in the morning and have the whole day to yourself and enjoy the day. All right, let's talk. So, in case you don't know me or this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and right now I'm out on vacation in a small town in Georgia, South Georgia, called Vandalia, about an hour and a half northwest of Savannah, Georgia. So before I get into this subject of staying sober during a holiday or during vacation, I just want to tell you a little bit about a background about myself. So I was never a drinker, and in my 20s and into my 30s, I was more of like a social drinker, maybe drank once a month at the most. Sometimes I'll go 6 months without drinking. I never went out looking for alcohol or went out shopping for alcohol. But if I got invited to a party and there was some drinking going on, there's some alcohol, yeah, I'll pick up a beer, a drink, and drink here and there, or maybe gone on vacation or like a Las Vegas, a birthday, some type of celebration. Part of that also is because I was in the ministry. I was active in youth ministry, and I wanted to be a good example for the young people that I was serving. But unfortunately, in my late 30s, alcohol got out of hand. And there are reasons why. I think when life brings you stressors, these things that happen in life, things that you don't expect happening to you come up, and the only thing you can think of is, I'm gonna drink some alcohol to relieve some of that stress. Then alcohol becomes your best friend. Next thing you know, you're not no longer a social drinker. Maybe you're drinking 2 to 3 beers a night. You find yourself at the weekend binge drinking on the weekend, or when you're not working in the long holiday, you find yourself drinking a little bit too much than you're supposed to. Actually, 2020, when the world shut down, even a little bit of 2019, that is when my drinking got out of hand. And I had to get to a place where I said, God, I have to stop. God, you got to help me. I have to get to a place where I need to stop drinking alcohol. And at that point, I didn't feel like I'm just going to cut a little bit. I had to kind of like, I don't need it. I don't need alcohol in my life. And I thank God that back in 2021, I said, December 13th, 2021, I said, no more alcohol in my life. I'm going to go for a season of no alcohol and see how I'll do. And I love it. I've been more active. Uh, I've been in this thing where I picked up my running shoes and I started running. Man, I'm loving running. I'm loving life. I'm doing it. And some people are able to drink alcohol socially. Some people are able to drink a glass of wine a night, a beer a night, and so forth and so on. But there's some people that are addicted to alcohol and they cannot do that. If that's you, man, you can overcome that addiction. You can, and I believe you can. So that is a little bit background about uh, my drinking, and I love it, man. It's worth it. So, for example, if you're a drinker, you know this. You drink, you go on vacation, you go on holiday, and then the night before you're drinking, you're out the club, you're out the bar, and you're drinking, you're having beers, you're having shots. Man, you're partying. You get up the next morning. You're not getting up in the morning. You're getting up around 10, 11 with a huge hangover, right? And then you're nursing that hangover. It's about 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 4 p.m. You're starting to feel alive again. Guess what just happened? You lost the whole day. And then guess what you're going to do? You're going to go out to the lake around 6, 7 p.m. yeah, of course, you're gonna go to the store, get a few beers, you know, and enjoy the night. And then again, next thing you know, um, boom, you've lost your day again. That is why. Hi, Amy. How you doing? You wanna come say hey and sit down while I talk? This video, please push like, subscribe, and you get notified for more. So, Amy, I
Yeah.
was talking about the importance of staying sober while on holiday or while on vacation. And one thing I noticed is, man, we just get up early and we have the rest of the day to ourselves,
Yes.
full of energy and all that kind of good stuff. And I said right now we're in Vidalia, Georgia,
We are in
uh,
Vidalia.
just
It's
on
been a
vacation.
journey. It's been a journey. And I guess, I for most things in life that I need to contemplate on and internalize on, I usually look at like both sides of a coin, right? So and who I am and what I need and what environment I thrive in. So for me, it's to be with a drinker or not to be with a drinker. I'm not a drinker. Um, but when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. I guess that's a statement. I don't know. We assimilate to our environment, correct? So if I'm with a person who drinks, then I will drink, but I don't enjoy it. I could never keep up with somebody who's a drinker. So I'd never be able to keep up with someone like that.
All the company we hang out with.
Right. If everyone's having
Yeah.
drinks, then I can't just, I won't drink. I don't drink beer. So I can't like just pop into a beer party. I'll just drink. If I have a choice between alcohol and a soda or alcohol and iced tea, it's always iced tea. But like a beer drinker, I don't drink beer. That's a punishment to me. I'm so sorry for anyone who loves beer. It's just not. It doesn't
Tastes
make
good.
No, it does not taste good. And that's the whole thing. My mouth is never going to be happy with a beer. If I have to choose to drink, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of people like me, but if I'm choosing to drink, I'm choosing for the purpose of the drink. I'm looking for the result. I'm looking to loosen up. I'm looking to check out a little bit, to let my inhibitions out.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that sometimes that's because we're not. I mean, like, why can't you dance for fun? I love to dance. So
Stop right there. That is, sorry, just stop right there. That is a struggle for a lot of people where they can't loosen up. They have to have liquor courage.
Yeah.
So because alcohol helps you loosen up a little bit, right?
So I was watching a video that somebody I work with a lot of more, like, we live in Arizona. So near Mesa, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, there is a lot of Mormon people, Mormon religion. So I was watching a video. One of my coworkers was showing me of one of their children got married, and they had the reception in the neighbor's backyard, and they were dancing, and like, there's no alcohol at this party, but these people were jumping and dancing and laughing and enjoying their life with not one drop of alcohol involved. It was living on life, happy about life. You don't need to check out of your reality to enjoy your life.
No.
So you need to check into your reality, check into your life, and check into your happiness, and find out where you are truly happy and celebrate that. You don't need to have a drug or liquor to do it.
That was a huge transition in my life where when I was thinking about, okay, I'm going to stop alcohol forever. How in the world would I have fun without alcohol? How can I loosen up? How can I go on vacation and just go on a boat, go to the lake, and there's not a Budweiser right next to me. There's not a Bud Light. Or go dancing. Let's say we went dancing. Let's say we go dancing tonight or whatever. How are we going to loosen up without...
You have to have the right partner too.
The lie is that you need alcohol to loosen up. And like you said, there's cultures of people that they don't drink alcohol. Like if you ever go to an African club, the cover charge is really high. It's like $20. You know why?
They don't sell.
They don't sell. Africans will start dancing and forget they need a drink.
Yeah.
Because we grew up dancing and loving life without alcohol. But in American parties, I'm a DJ. So sometimes it takes a couple hours to get people on the dance floor because they need that liquor courage. But if you go to some cultures where the music drops, man, people are on the dance floor because they don't need that. People can, you got to switch your mind and say, yeah, we can have fun at a party. We can have fun at a birthday party. We can have fun at a graduation party, at an anniversary party without getting drunk. And your mind plays those games with you that you cannot have fun without drinking. You have to loosen up. And if you need to loosen up, we're not judging. I'm not judging that, because I was that person that, hey, man, I need to loosen up a little bit before even a pregame. Remember,
Well,
pregame, you have to kind of drink a little bit before
Yeah.
you leave the house. So when you get to that place, that
let's get
you know.
back to a little bit more honesty about this situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you make a decision that you're going to change your lifestyle, sometimes you have to change your company. Sometimes you have to alter the choices of events you attend. We have had to do that. So we are careful in consideration of, what types of events we're attending, because we also, sometimes if everyone else is drinking and you're the non-drinker, I mean, it does take a little bit more effort for you to match their energies, and you've used that before, because I on occasion I will have some drinks. I don't need to live sober. I don't. It's actually hard for me to drink. So at times he'll say, "Have a drink."
Yeah.
So I'll have a drink. If I have 2 drinks, that's surprising. If I have 3, it's like a major event. But
Yeah.
but yeah, he'll tell me have a drink, because we're in an environment where they'll, and so I will have a drink. But when you're living with someone who has chosen to live a sober life, you can't just recklessly
Have alcohol
have
around
alcohol
the
around the house
Yeah.
and just drink whatever you choose. And if we're in an environment where there is some alcohol flowing, and John says it's time to go, I need to respect that, and we leave.
So let me talk about that. I have adjusted my life to where I still want to hang out with friends that drink. If they invite me to a party, I'm not going to be a jerk and say I'm not going to come. I will show up to the party. There's Christmases parties. There are things that we go to where,
Halloween's.
so Halloween, especially the
Yeah.
Halloween's
New
party.
Year's
We
Eve.
we dress up and we go and we have a good time. So we get there around 6, 7 when dinner's been served, and we bring our potluck. We bring things to, and then all of a sudden you notice around 9ish, that's when the drink starts flowing.
Mhm.
That's a key for us to say, hey guys, everybody, hey, we gotta go. Everybody have a great time. But we showed up. We had a good time. We played a few games, and then when those drinks starts flowing, that's our cue to kind of leave. Now, some people in their sobriety journey, they can handle that. They can stay till 2 in the morning and those type of things. If you're a DD, because sometimes I'm a DD, yeah, you stay. But for the most stuff, I've adjusted to a place where, yeah, I'll go, but
In a time that may change. Our time frame may adjust a little bit.
yeah, it's all good.
But
It's fun.
yeah, so on vacations,
Vacation.
so
Yeah.
you replace things in life. Okay, what have we replaced with? Like maybe early on in our relationship, we were going to some bars and having some drinks and stuff, and maybe dancing late. I can't say I hated it. I didn't hate it. I mean, it was the first time I was with somebody who
It's
was
fun.
actually fun like that.
I love to
but
dance.
but yeah, and to dance with me, and that was great. However, I do not enjoy a hangover. I do not enjoy feeling ill, and I don't enjoy sleeping. I don't enjoy sleeping in. So to find somebody who was willing to be active with me was more important, and willing to go and experience things. I'm not going to go on vacation looking for all the nightclubs. That's not who I am. I would rather go and experience some tourism, some museums, go on a walk. I just want to see the nature, and I want to see
Drives.
what the area has to
Mhm.
hold. Going on a walk with this man is better to me than going to a nightclub.
One of my favorite vacations I did with you was San Diego. We go to San Diego a couple times, once a year maybe,
Mhm.
and just going to the Airbnb, going for a walk, going to the beach, and then going to that jazz. There was
Jazz nightclub.
It's not even a jazz club,
It was
but we did a jazz club in Tucson.
You sure did.
It's
That
a
was
different
beautiful.
type of environment. It's a different type of energy. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was a
You're
different
having
type of
fun,
maturity.
maturity. People are age
Even though they were
group.
young,
There's some
they
young
had some
people.
young people, but they
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
old souls. I believe.
It's not. And then we walked
For the
in.
love of the music, you know.
Yeah, it's so you still have that nightlife and you enjoy the nightlife, but it's a different type of crowd, man.
I felt proper.
Proper.
There was a respect for the music in there that people didn't even talk. They weren't even talking because of the respect of the
Yeah.
art.
Yeah, the art. Yeah. So you adjust to different things
Mhm.
that are more fun. But let's give some advice to people that are struggling and thinking about, okay, I need to get sober. Maybe I need to cut alcohol. Right now, we're in the middle of holiday season. We're in the middle of vacation season where it's July. People go to the beach. People go to the lake, and even coming in the fall. There's always reasons to not stay sober. Like there's a fall coming up. There's football season, and after football season, oh,
Well,
we're barbecuing in football season, right? There's always a reason to get together and drink. And then there's Halloween. There
well, aren't we
is. I'm
lucky
not done
though?
yet.
Okay.
There's Halloween.
There's all these
Is
things, honey.
Thanksgiving.
There's
There's
always going to be an
always
excuse.
yeah. So how do you overcome that?
Well, I have found that they have a lot of options out there, and I think in the beginning something that was really a saving grace for you was Total Wine has a whole aisle full of options, and these are non-alcoholic mixers.
Mhm.
You've got the bourbon, the rum, the tequila, all the different flavorings that you can add to your soda. So you have some Sprite and you throw some vodka mix in there. They have
Non-alcoholic.
mocktails,
Yeah.
and in these mocktails, it's not THC, but it's something that makes you feel relaxed,
Yeah.
but not out of control, not to where you can't drive, not to where you can't make good decisions, but just chill, a little chill. One of our parties, one of my dance ladies had picked up a margarita mix and was drinking it. And it was in the cooler, so she was drinking it, and then she was like, "I like these. These are really good."
She didn't even
Not
know it wasn't. It was
exactly
a alcohol-free margarita. Some and they infuse them also with B vitamins. Some of them it depends what type of feel you want. Of course, it's not THC, right?
right.
It's
No,
not like smoking. It's not a drug. They're just
it might be a little bit of a drug, but it's not a drug that alters
alters your mind.
cause you to be impaired.
Yes. So also they have those in non-alcoholic beers. So it looks like you're drinking a Heineken. It looks like you're drinking a Budweiser, but it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
So that helps you in the transition. And I do that because sometimes drunk people can be jerks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't drinking. Why you ain't drinking? It could be stupid. So, and I love music. I'm a DJ. So sometimes I'm DJing and a lot of drinks are flowing. I have my non-alcoholic margarita right there. I have my non-alcoholic uh, mocktail. Mojito. Yeah. So it gives me those that it makes me feel good.
Mhm.
So that's the transition. But yeah, if you're struggling, there's no shortcuts.
No.
There is no shortcuts. You just have to get up and
You have
and
to
say-
add new hobbies.
Yeah.
New routines, rituals.
have a
habits.
morning routine that is going to force you to get up early so you're not drinking at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to force yourself. And if you have those, your mind will play games and you have those emotions. I have emotions. Emotions, you got to let them go. You got to let them come and go like a cloud. Your emotions will say, I need a drink right now. I want to drink right now. I got to drink right now. Let that be. Let it talk to you.
Yeah.
And let it just flow and it will go away.
You have to give it the attention it deserves.
Exactly.
And something that we also sat in for a while is it's okay not to be okay.
Peace-wise.
It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be upset and talk it through. So we talk through some hard things. We're not always okay.
No.
Things aren't always okay. We sit in a very stressful situation today.
Yeah.
We sit in stress and things that don't go the way we want them to.
Yeah.
But we talk about it. We work it out. We sweat it out. Unfortunately, he bought these exercise dice that we're gonna have. I'm gonna have to deal with in a few minutes, where he's gonna roll a dice and give me some push-ups to do, or
Squats,
or something.
lunges.
Yeah, but no,
jumping jacks.
We have found a joy. Not that it's a brand new joy, but together we love waking up early. We'll wake up early, and there's a different feel in the morning, and just enjoy that. The mornings bring a lot of brand new day, and sometimes by 10 a.m. we've completed all of the things we need to complete on the weekend. We're like, wow, we're gonna have a nap at noon.
Yeah. So
okay.
when you drink alcohol, it's like a drug, right? It's a drug. Like you're the nurse, so you know all about hormones and everything like that, and how it makes you feel. So when you exercise and when you're active, we go for a walk, we do a little jog, we
Running.
do some exercises, those type of things. Those endorphins do what?
Oh,
They kick in.
They kick in,
That-
and
yeah,
they're the feel good drugs.
It stays.
Feel good
You
hormones.
see, alcohol gives you this shot, right? It's a shot. It gives you boom, you're high, and then you go boom. When you exercise, it through the day, just your high just
Your
stays.
dopamine levels.
Yeah, it stays. You're happy. You know, all the happy hormones are right there. Natural. You got to do those natural things that make you happy in a natural way.
Okay.
You know, those type of things. So. You got to replace it with something. So let's say you want to go on vacation. Maybe you plan to go on vacation next week or next month or so. And you're thinking, I want to be on this sober journey. You got to replace that with something else. You just can't sit there. I'm not drinking. It's not going to. So you got to replace that. And one of the best things I can think of is exercise. Being active. If you're able to, if you're an able body, exercise, stay fit, have a routine that's going to get you going. And it's fun.
That's fun.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me with this talk. And
Not an easy talk for many people.
not an easy talk, right? Yeah.
Not an easy topic for many people.
It's not an easy topic. Yeah. So, but it's good. Well, again, this is,
Amy?
and I'm John. Thank you so much for joining in. Don't forget to push a like, subscribe, so you can get a lot more of these videos and all that kind of good stuff.
9 a.m. in Georgia, in the middle
Whoa.
of Georgia in July,
All right.
and I am not sweating.
All right.
I think Arizona's done me well there.
Adios.
Bye.